I had a beautiful childhood growing up here in Brooklyn.
I grew up in the Coney Island section of Brooklyn.
So my husband and I ended up getting an apartment in Bed-Stuy.
I was raised in Crown Heights and Flatbush.
I take a lot of pride in being from Brooklyn.
I loved living in Brooklyn.
The kids could come out and play. The parents didn't have to worry. We were either across the street in the park or on the stoop.
People are very proud of the neighborhoods they live in, the buildings they live in, their blocks, their streets, their neighbors.
Our neighborhood was just really beautiful. We had the block parties, like that was classic. Everybody knew each other by name. Everybody knew each other's kids.
Coney Island was just great because the whole city came to Coney Island.
Coney Island.
Going to the boardwalk. We'd go to the beach like every day. We would ride the Cyclone like at least once or twice a week.
I have to every summer go to Coney Island, go to the water.
All my extended family would actually come down from Bushwick and Flatbush.
People formed very tight-knit communities. And so, yeah, it was beautiful growing up in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn and New York City as a whole is somewhere that's just, I don't know, a place where I could be me and be around people who were like me.
There are over 850,000 people who identify as Black in Brooklyn. It is one of the largest concentrations of Black people in the United States.
Moving to Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy specifically was just amazing for me because it was a place where I was actually among the majority, if you will.
There are more Black property owners in Brooklyn than there ever have been in the past.
And it was just, for me, a really important experience to realize that I didn't have to be somewhere where I was the only Black person in the room.
My neighborhood of Crown Heights, predominantly Black. Like I never saw any other color or race of people other than African American.
Today, like in the past, those Black people are bringing their culture, they're bringing their industriousness.
We're still here.
They're bringing their hunger for education, they're bringing their art, they're bringing their music.
We're still here, thriving, loving Brooklyn. I'm not leaving.
That's in some ways what feeds Brooklyn's soul.
Brooklyn is, it's history, it's beautiful, it's badassery, it's powerful.
That's what gives Brooklyn its energy. That's what gives Brooklyn its dynamic spirit.
It's the energy here.
And that's what's going to shape Brooklyn from now into the future.
Brooklyn is heart and soul.
That was great.
Wow.